and Elvis's family.
Okay, hi guys, you literally got 10 minutes. Oh, let me just turn my phone off.
No sense.
We got 10 minutes. I thought I'm going to quickly show you some of my shorts. Let me get your chat up. There's not going to be enough time for you lot to join me. So, okay, let's play some shorts. Did you know, a lot of people don't know, that we are on Instagram and TikTok and, of course, Facebook and X, that I used to, when I first started my channel, I started with shorts. I don't even know the first one. I'm sure Nicola will tell me when I first started doing these shorts. I reckon it was about 2.5, 3 years ago. That was my introduction to the Elvis world. Little did I know, hi Jane, it's just a 10-minute live. Little did I know that it would have such an impact on my life. But let's start playing them because we've only got 10 minutes, okay? So I did this the other day. We'd already started playing a lot of them, so I want to scan through a bit. I don't know what the topic's going to be, guys. We're just going to just flick on them. But I just want you to know we have had millions of views with our shorts. Millions. If you include TikTok and Instagram, we are talking as many as 10 million views. Yeah, it's been crazy. Right, here goes.
Do you think they might judge you more harshly because you are who you are?
I can't hear that.
Probably. I've been in the media so much for so much of my life, you know, that people have preconceived ideas, preconceived notions, you know. I feel like I'm always out trying to prove myself. I mean, even when I was a kid in school, you know, we were going to different schools all over the place, from here to Europe, so it's like being the new kid on the block, always trying to prove yourself, saying, I can do it, you know, I can do it, I'm no different than anybody else.
Or when you get concerned about something, what do? Do you just go off and withdraw, or do you tend to fight back, or how?
Oh, yeah, I have to fight back. I can't let it beat me, absolutely. I mean, everyone gets nervous. I don't tend to show it as much, but you know, you have fears like everything else. It's like, you know, I heard horror stories, and that's the other thing. I try not to listen to what other people say, you know, because it's different for everyone. You know, every experience is different.
Do you think they might judge you more harshly because you are who you are?
Probably. I've been in the media so much for so much of my life.
Ooh, right, I'm trying to, it froze on me then for some reason. Right, let's hang on, let's go to shorts again. Popular. Let's just flick on a few, guys, and just see what happens, okay?
Perfectionist.
Do you wish, Priscilla, in a way that you had never got divorced from Elvis, and do you think that his life would have been different if you'd stayed together?
Gosh. To be honest, I think we were better not married. We had a great relationship. He would come over to my home at all hours of the night, talk. It could be 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. I would have my daughter, or wake my daughter up, be with us at some of that. My mother, the same thing, although Lisa had to go to school. He would come alone sometimes, and sometimes bring Charlie Hodge, one of his.
What was his life like this last year, for instance? He would stay up
close to your father?
Yes.
It was a daddy-daughter kind of thing?
Yeah, very much.
What was he like as a father?
Very, you know, adoring, very sweet, very, I mean, I knew that he was crazy about me.
Did he ever sing with him?
Not with, he'd have me sing for him on the table, or, you know, sing.
Put you up on a table and have you sing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you know what he was to the world at 9?
Yeah, I you know, in some weird way, I definitely got sort of grooved into the whole idea early on. So I don't know how that happened. He just kind of, it just was, that was my life. I didn't know any different.
Close to your father?
Well, it was around Christmas, and Elvis was really...
So guys, I made these before I became a defending Elvis person, yeah? So my views were different back then. Let's see what she says.
Really excited that night, and very enthusiastic, and I thought that it was basically because he always loved giving gifts, and it was a a really happy time. And he had something behind his back. He wouldn't let me see. He goes, okay, I want you to close your eyes. And he got on his knees and he says, I want you to open this. And then I open up the box and it was this beautiful, beautiful engagement ring and wedding band and a ring with diamonds all over. And I was absolutely shocked. You know, it's time for us to get married, he said, you know.
So remember, when I first started my Elvis channel, I was just trying to tell a story, yeah? So you got to think, imagine 3 years ago, I've not even heard of the whole defending Elvis thing, yeah? I just wanted to say every different aspect of Elvis's life, right from the 1950s, even before he became famous, into obviously up to the funeral. So I just made loads of little clips. I pieced them together. I had to make them spin around and move because I didn't want to get copyright striked. So I added some a bit later on. I started talking on them, but originally I wasn't on my videos. I did put a bit of a storyline on. Each one of these shorts took 3 to 4 hours to make. They took a long time to piece together, and I had to teach myself how to edit.
You're married, and almost a year later you have a baby, right?
Yes, my daughter.
First, what kind of husband was Elvis?
He was wonderfully loving, caring. He was a product of the business, and that was his only way of life. He loved it. He, you know, he traveled all over before he was even really discovered by Colonel Parker, and had venues that he would appear at.
So that made it difficult as a husband in what way? A lot of women around him, obviously.
All the time.
How'd you handle that?
Very difficult.
Get ticked?
Yes. I mean, to be put in that position of admiration, I think it would be very difficult for any woman. It really was all about Elvis. In every way, in every move, in every, you know, in every situation.
But, okay, I get the point, but she was being unfaithful as well, guys. Let's get real.
Elvis was great for practical jokes or just creating an effect.
He also got a kick out of making everybody panic and freak out. When you'd get in a car with him when he was behind the wheel, this could be your last minute. Same thing with the plane. All of a sudden, the captain would come on out and please fasten your seatbelt because he was going to land the plane. And it was just like everybody would stick their head between their knees, hide or something, you know, bury themselves in the sea. It was just like one of those, oh, good God moments. He always liked the danger.
I'm totally insane. I have been for a number of years.
But he would do anything. In the beginning, I guess the Bible was the most important book to him.
We have, you know, a bunch of people over, and he'd preach out of the Bible, which was funny because his stories were entirely different than what was in the Bible. I mean, he had a whole other version, very flamboyant, very expressive, and very funny.
Was Elvis the great love of your life?
Yes, he was.
Is there one song that Elvis sang which resonates most with you?
Oh, this is so funny. Do you know the answer to this song? She changes over the years.
That's a hard question. That's the hardest one you've asked me.
Don't forget, we know that Piers Morgan kissed her ass. Kissed her ass.
Gosh, probably It's Now or Never, because I heard him sing that in Germany, actually. And that was given to him through the record label. To watch him sing the song and try to reach the notes in perfection is what he was looking for, to perfect those notes, because his tone, his pitch was not as high in that particular song. So he would always try to reach it and mess up and then hit his...
See, whenever I hear Priscilla telling a story like this, I always say, is it true? Is she making it up? Did this really happen? It probably did happen, but was she there? Was Priscilla there when Elvis was trying to reach those notes?
Leg and try it again and again and again. So watching him kind of rehearse and trying to get it right was an experience.
Did you and the King ever get it on?
So did you know, guys, Nancy Sinatra follows our Twitter? Because we're on X as well, yeah? Nancy Sinatra follows us.
I wish I could say yes, but no.
Oh, really?
No.
I heard that you romanced each other back.
Do you know what? I want to do a video about Nancy Sinatra. I really like Nancy Sinatra. I'm a Frank Sinatra fan as well, guys.
Around 1968.
You did? Oh, that's neat. No, didn't happen.
How come? No chemistry?
When I met him, I was 19.
He kissed her. Come on, he kissed her.
And engaged.
She was engaged to Tommy Sands.
And when we did the film, he was married and pregnant.
I don't get to meet that many people who knew Elvis.
You mean, did we sleep together? I could bring it up because it didn't happen. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. He was a great kisser.
He was a good kisser?
Yeah.
The king could kiss. We all know that. I've seen the movies. You
Yeah.
can tell that in the movies, yeah. But what was he like as a person? You know, so he was a good kisser.
Funny and
Yeah.
sweet and fidgety. He would always be moving, either
See?
his foot.
That's my
And he
big-
smoked
He was fidgety and he smoked the cigarellos.
these long.
Cigarellos.
Yeah, yeah.
Cigarellos. I've seen pictures of him smoking those.
Yeah.
Did you and...
Yes, but I also...
Ginger came on the...
Yes, but I also was confused because I was so upset and the...
See, this is very awkward, this one, guys. Look at the way poor Lisa looked. But we've only got a few minutes left, guys. It was just a quick video.
pandemonium that happened after was a little bit confusing.
For the first time, you're actually going to participate in the candlelight vigil? Yes. Why? It just seems like it's the right time. When you come here and you see now on the 35th anniversary, I mean, there are just masses of people outside for candlelight vigil. Are you somewhat struck with awe that people still decades later come here to honor Elvis this way? Absolutely. I mean, that's the force of Elvis. And I remember Elvis saying that he didn't really know, you know, if he gave up singing, if he did
She's waffling.
retire, he felt that people would forget him. And
bullshit.
And to see this every year.
Yes, but I also...
Ginger came on the scene. Ginger is a very
Whoa, Billy Smith.
pretty woman, and she was young. Here's a 22-year-old that's got a lifestyle that she likes, and here's a 42-year-old that's done everything in the world and not too much interested him anymore. She acts like she don't want to be around.
She won't agree with that, mate. Ginger will not tell you that she was not interested in him anymore. She won't agree that she didn't want to be around anymore. Sorry, mate.
Sometimes. I said, Ginger likes showing you off. The fact that she's going with you, she wants her family to meet you, her friends to meet you, and she enjoys nightclubs, pool parties. In order to hold her, you've got to go to her lifestyle and not so much expect her to do yours. Experienced the whole year of him and Ginger, and I am sick to the bone of it. And I told my wife, I said, I am sick of it. I said, I wish he would ditch her, get somebody else. I said, but nothing you say seems to change his mind. I'm just about had it. I just can't handle it. She said, look,
he had asked me to move into Graceland, but I never did, and he said, I respect you for that. I just didn't at the time. It wasn't my way. I was up there pretty much every day, and I just think the portrayal, the image of him, you know, has been really unfair. And you know, Elvis was not someone sitting up and gorging on. He could be compulsive sometimes when eating certain foods. But this image, I never once saw him eat a fried peanut butter, the famous fried peanut butter and banana sandwiches. I never once saw that.
So I guess your biggest concern has been that he's been defined by those final months of his life. And you're saying that what people perceived was his life really was not the reality.
He was never bored. He didn't act down. We laughed. We watched television. He played the organ in his room. Sometimes we went out. We rode three-wheelers. He had these great fun three-wheelers.
You still miss him?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, guys, I'm taking my son to football, so it was just a quick video. Hope you enjoyed it. Bit of fun. I'm not sure if I can get back on later. I hope I can, but I doubt it. Love you all, guys. Take care. See you soon.